Okay. I did.
Well, it's a good start.
Okay, I'll start. I'll start regardless. It
All
doesn't
right.
matter. Welcome once again to Nook's Tavern, the in-game, in-studio podcast all about Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you'd like to support the podcast, please go to patreon.com/Nook's Tavern or twitch.tv/Nook's Tavern and give us a little donation so I can maintain my connection to these live podcast recordings. With me, as always, the Stu Sutcliffe to my Pete Best, Mr. Philip Keating.
Hi, Kurt.
Hey, Phil. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, I was okay until we got kicked out of the studio.
Well, you didn't pay enough. Time's up.
That's
studio
true.
studio time costs money, friend.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'll be right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can go over what's going on my island as you run your
please
butt
do.
over here. So, I got rid of Tia.
Oh.
I got rid of Tia, but I also sold Tia. I sold Tia for 50 Nook Mile tickets.
You sold her.
Yep.
Wow. How'd you do that?
Well, I reached out to a friend who also plays, who may or may not be a time traveler. So, when she finally had a lot open, she came over, and she took Tia away, and I sold her for 50 tickets.
So Shanda paid you 50 tickets?
No, she doesn't stop playing this game anymore. But as much as it, I didn't want to let go of Tia, but I knew it was going to a good home.
Yep.
So I started the hunt, and I hunted. And I hunted. I'm saying 50-some tickets, right?
Yeah.
I had some good people come through, some that I were looking for, but it wasn't tangy, right? It just wasn't tangible. So I passed on Bo, and I passed on Eric, and I passed on a couple other people, that I wanted. And after 60-some tickets, I came up empty-handed.
Oh, no. I thought you were going to say you found them.
Nope.
Oh,
so,
no.
After all that time and tickets, I let the gods decide who was going to come in. And they dropped off Cherry onto my island.
Okay.
From Captain Hygiene's residence. She moved in. So, Cherry is now part of my community. And I don't care.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't. Cherry's not a bad pick. It's just not somebody that I would go out and want. I already have a dog on my island. I really should have stayed with Bo or Eric because I was going for one of those.
Yep.
But they came in real early on the 50 polls.
Okay.
So it was harder to say, yeah, I'm gonna keep you when we're on like poll 15 or poll 20.
Or you could have kept them and, saved those Nook Miles tickets.
Well, you're right. I could have, but I didn't.
Yeah, but
And
you
so I rolled the dice, and they came up with a nat 1. So it's my own fault, right?
didn't. Yeah, well, yeah.
But I mean, Cherry's all right. There's so many worse villagers I could have gotten off of the random poll. So Cherry's not a bad one to get.
Yeah. Well, I had Plucky on my island have the exasperated look, and I'm going, oh, this is the chance. I can finally get rid of Plucky. Nope, she just wanted the Santa coat. It was nothing.
Well, that's another thing. Like right before we recorded or went live, Betro had the sad look.
Oh boy.
And I was like, all right, well, Kurt, I know Kurt wants him. What's up, dude? And he's like, man, I really need a chalkboard. And I was like, he was like, you want to sell me that chalkboard for 800 bells? And I was like, dude, yeah, take it.
You know I paid $8,000 for it, right?
Yeah, just to make my little clown boy happy.
Yeah, and I gave the Santa coat for 650 bells.
Now, you can reorder can you
I think you
reorder
can.
it? Okay.
I think you can. Yeah. Because I don't think they'll ask for things you can't reorder.
Yeah, that's true.
So, oh, did Baloney get kicked out of the studio too?
Everybody did.
Oh, so then it wasn't necessarily a me thing.
It was a you thing.
No.
I didn't have to reopen my doors, so it was a you.
No.
Anyway,
disagree.
what's going on your island?
Well, like I said, the plucky thing. But I mean, this is kind of going to roll into the Pave discussion, the Festivale discussion. But I logged in on Monday with the intent of doing some Festival, but the problem was I did it like really late. It was like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Ooh.
And I could have done a bunch, but I just went, I don't feel like rushing to get everything done. It bothered me more that it was a 1-day event that started on a Monday.
I can see that.
So I didn't get the float. I turned in maybe 2 sets of feathers.
It was a lot, right? All right, let's just go right into it.
Yeah.
I didn't really enjoy Festival. The preamps of just I needed red, and red feathers wouldn't spawn, right?
Yep.
So I would go out and I would trade with villagers to get red, and then after I traded with them, all I could find was red. And I needed purple, right?
Of course.
So I kept going back and forth because the right color just wasn't spawning for me. Now, it took me a while to get everything down and under control, and I did. I only saw 1 rainbow feather spawn throughout the whole hour that I was
really?
working on it. Yeah.
I think I got 2. I got 2, but I didn't play very long because I just got frustrated, so I just stopped. But
now I got everything.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the people in the community have an extra float, so they might be able to sell it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it bugged me not being able to have the time to do it.
It did.
And
It
I
took
think
longer than I expected, especially because I had to go around and hunt, different feathers because they weren't spawning as quickly as like a snowflake was, right?
Right. Which are still spawning.
Still spawning, yeah.
Which I thought they were going to be done. Like, for some reason, I thought it was supposed to be done on the 15th. I thought we were going to stop with snowflakes.
I thought that as well, and I even believe that we reported that. So
yeah,
the fact that it didn't, and they're still going on today, makes me think that they might just go through the whole month of February, and when the month switches over, so do those just disappearing.
Right. Especially when we know we're getting an update soon.
Yeah, we are getting an update soon. I believe
during the show next week.
Next Thursday. You know what? Let's hop into the news and cover that said update, Kurt.
Wow. All right. So we talked about this a little bit before the show, or before the show being like a couple days or before or whatever. So we all knew we were going to get a Mario update for Animal Crossing. But did you think we were going to get the amount of things that we're getting?
I didn't believe that we were going to get the amount of things. I didn't think that we would be able to have just an entire store that we could buy, from costumes to coins and one-ups. I had no idea about the big reveal item.
Yeah. So before we even get to that, there are things that were shown that I was amazed at. Like, honestly, I don't even know why, but I wasn't anticipating the brick fences.
Okay.
Which look amazing. The mushrooms and the costumes, I figured that was going to happen. That's no big deal. I wasn't expecting the Wario stuff.
No, right? You would think like maybe like a Bowser costume.
Right. Well, that's the thing. In that video from the Nintendo Direct a couple days ago, did they show us everything?
Oh, I bet they did.
You think so?
I do think so.
Because even like the floating brick with the power brick in the middle of it, that was amazing. It looked awesome.
And to have a thwomp in there, but also these coins that you can run through, right?
Yeah.
I know in previous Animal Crossings we had coins, but you couldn't pass through them. They were
Right.
there,
They were
and they
trophies.
were just there for they were trophies, balloon trophies.
Yeah.
So the fact that we don't have to go and hopefully shoot these out of the sky one by one, I am so happy about.
Well, and I have a feeling those coins are probably just things you put on. When you run through them, they disappear, and then they respawn after a time.
Yeah, but instantly. It shows them returning.
It shows them instantly?
Like, instantly, once you go through them, 1 second, they respawn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that was just... I can see people already reproducing Mario levels.
Oh, 100%.
On the island.
Like a 1-1?
Right? Yeah.
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 Oh, me too.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. But the crazy bonkers reveal.
Tell him.
Teleporting pipes, which you can set up on one end of your island or wherever you want to another part of your island, and you can teleport.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's
That's
absolutely insane.
Like, never would I have thought something like... Because that's a mechanic change.
Not only that, but... Oh, God. I'm just going to put one in the studio and then one at the airport. So when I have to open up the gates, I can just pipe it and not have to run the not even 30 seconds. Like 10 seconds. I'm saving myself 10 seconds.
See, I was thinking about putting one near where Red parks.
It's not a bad idea either, right?
Yeah.
Just putting
it's kind of out of the way.
Putting it up where Red comes, so whenever he does decide to come back. But then again, like, you're not going to be using it that often because Red's not going to be coming around that much.
True. Although, so actually a more practical use would likely be on, like, the second level of your island.
Sure.
Where you still have to farm flowers or tree coins or whatever you're looking for. Yeah.
Man,
so
I dig those mushroom platforms though.
Yep.
A lot. So yeah. This is all coming out on the 25th.
Opposite beaches.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, and so yeah, the update's next week, and they did say we're gonna have to wait a little bit, but I think that means till March. I'm hoping it doesn't mean until March 10th.
No, I don't think so.
It could, but I hope it doesn't. And so what's going to be interesting, see, that the part of the reason why I don't know that they showed us everything were the costumes. I think there might be more than what they showed us.
I hope so, because I want a Waluigi costume so bad.
Yeah, exactly. So if we ever do a bad guy team.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, all the items looked great. I really hope it's the beginning of them doing more licensed stuff.
You would think for at least kind of we talked about this, right? Any big Nintendo property that's coming out, could have a tie into the Animal Crossing universe through the shop. And luckily now that we have an update, it's a possibility for that to happen because now we know what games are coming out.
Yeah, that was a really long Nintendo Direct, finally. And without going into it too much, I mean, I was glad they gave us a little bit of Animal Crossing. I was kind of hoping there'd be better games being shown. But
Agreed, but there's people out there that are losing their minds over some of these games that were announced, right? I know Captain Hygiene is probably going crazy that Splatoon 3 is announced, even though it won't be till next year.
Right.
I know he's a big Splatoon fanatic. He always has been since the first one on the Wii U.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that Hygiene gets his Splatoon. And I'll talk about things I liked and didn't like during the mid-show break. So if you want to hear that, you got to get here live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/Nooks Tavern.
Nice plug.
Thanks.
That was so smooth. So the other cool thing, well, no. The thing that we found out about was the non-Nintendo Direct stuff for Animal Crossing.
Correct. So I found this on Twitter. This was tweeted out right after the Animal Crossing news came through, but they have other holidays that are coming up that we're going to be able to get items in the store for, like St. Patrick's Day,
And there was a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff for the St. Patrick's Day event.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to that stuff. Like, it looks like I don't know what they're going to call it in game, but it looked like an Irish coffee.
In
the mugs.
Almost certainly.
Yeah. And then the full-on leprechaun costumes, which are really awesome looking. Look like a shamrock sign.
Shamrock sign. There's a shamrock rug.
Yep.
A shamrock hat. And special leprechaun shoes, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep. That it all looked really cool. And glasses. Shamrock glasses.
Oh, and the glasses, yes.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that. It all looked really cool. And the screenshots that we're looking at, they decked their house out in like a St. Patrick's Day theme.
Tavern.
So they used Lucky KK, the album cover up on the wall, and just a lot of green themed things that some are in the game already, some aren't.
Yeah, most certainly.
And then the one that blew me away, I was not expecting at all, and it's not even that big a deal. The pie.
Yeah. So for March 14th, we're gonna be able to get a pie for.
It's like, what is going on? Of all the things you could be doing, this is in there?
Yeah, but come on, like Pie Day is kind of a thing on the internet. Like people enjoy,
But Nintendo's not always that internet savvy.
No, they're not.
But I love it. The pie is great.
Yeah.
And the pie comes right before my birthday.
Ooh,
so it'll be a birthday pie.
Birthday pie. And what's the last thing?
This last thing, I don't know, because this isn't like Chinese New Year. I don't know what this is celebrating.
Neither do I.
They call it the Hinamatsuri display, but I don't know what that is. I literally have no idea. But it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's super gorgeous. Down from the specialty figures on the back rack, to a couple. It looks to be new food items.
Apparently, it's what's referred to as Girls' Day.
Okay.
Hinamatsuri, and that was in the Twitter posting as well. A lot of cherry blossom type stuff, and looks like a couple of tapestries, which are amazing.
Yeah, those
those are kimonos.
Yes, but those some of those are already in the shop, right? They're already in the game, and they're stupid expensive. I believe they're like 100 and some to 200 and some bells.
Oh,
like
I
1,000.
don't know that I saw them.
200,000 bells. But everyone that I've ever seen them put out, they're absolutely stunning.
Yep. Yeah, they look great. So, and what's interesting about those figurines is that a display that you just buy like that, or
I would think so.
Yeah, because there's, a dozen figurines in there? And it's stair steps?
Yeah, it's got to
So-
be. It's got to be just one piece that you can buy, through the Nook store.
Yeah. Yep, looks amazing. Looks amazing. So I will definitely be buying that if we can, depending on the timing of it and all that. And then obviously we're coming up onto the year 1 anniversary, right?
Yep, year 1 anniversary, and Cherry Blossoms will be back before we know it, and then Zipper will be able to come around, and we'll see if they actually do change how that holiday is. We've
True.
talked about that to see if they're going to update it, or if they're going to put us through Mageddon again and have to go through all that.
Well, what's funny, I still have my Easter room in my house set up because I didn't.
It's
get
your
around to
1 year
actually putting it away.
anniversary room now.
Right. So yeah, I just never got around to putting it away. So I'm looking forward to seeing about if there are any changes. Right. I mean, it really. I hope so. I hope they do something because people who are completists are going to be disappointed if there's not something for them to do during these holidays.
Oh, well, yeah, they have to keep it relevant. I mean, at this
Right.
point in the game, the only people still supporting it are the actual hardcore fans.
Right.
And so I believe that they have to switch it up, or at least introduce new items to make it relevant for the people who have been supporting you for the entire year.
Right.
The game kind of fell off from the zeitgeist around August, right? When swimming was introduced, people were hyped again, but that only lasted for about 2 weeks. So
Right.
they have to realize that, the people who are still playing or still getting excited about these direct videos need something a little bit different. Now, it also, if you change up the items, then it makes those holidays even more special and even more important to hit.
Yes.
Because then you don't have a chance to go back and get these old items.
Right. And if the other thing that see, it's a double-edged sword, right? If they don't include some items that were available the first year and replace them with new items, that helps keep older players involved, but it might really annoy newer players that they can't get some of the older stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not Nintendo's fault that you're late coming to the game. It's
Right.
nobody's fault, right?
Right.
You pick
right.
up the game when you can pick up the game, but I don't know if I have to.
Yeah, no,
if
I
I have to
agree.
sit through like 25 items just to hopefully get 5 new ones, I'm
Right.
not going to be happy. But I didn't care about Easter when it came around the first time. So
Right. Well, so one of the things that they seem to be moving into for the recent holidays that I think would be really cool to continue is those large items that you can sit on and display.
yeah,
Like the
float
pumpkin coach
and the
and the
coach and all that,
floats.
yep.
Yeah. And so I think if they like were to give like an Easter float that you can sit on and display as a big item, I think that would be really cool. That'd be a nice ad.
Or just
I
a
don't-
giant rabbit.
A giant rabbit. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
With
Some-
a
something to think
giant
about.
zipper on the back that you can actually look at without somebody getting mad at you.
We're not getting into that yet. Come on. We've got time before we have to see him.
Right.
Well, anything else before we hit the mid-show break, Kurt?
I don't think so. I think that's good. There wasn't a lot of news other than that Nintendo Direct information. So the Pave Fallout. So I think we're good.
All right, everybody here in chat, stick around, and we'll talk about that Nintendo Direct. Anybody on the podcast, enjoy the short break, and we'll see you in Community Spotlight. Happy birthday, baloney! Happy birthday, baloney! Everybody,
Say
it's
it's your
Baloney.
birthday.
Everybody,
Hold on.
it's Baloney's birthday! Oh yeah, let's play.
Sounds just like the Beatles.
Yeah.
Say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah.
When you came in, Baloney, Kurt was like, "Oh man, he looks like Elton John. He looks so dope."
And nope, it's just your birthday suit.
Wow. Can you guys in chat guess who we are? Here, hold on.
I can't see what your camera's doing.
All right,
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm walking across.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. This is the Abbey Garden. It's the Octopus Abbey Garden.
Right.
Happy birthday, Baloney.
Happy birthday.
So, Kurt, you didn't care for that Nintendo Direct?
Look, there were a few things that I did like. Mario Golf
Can't wait.
looks man.
What first day buy?
Especially if online multiplayer is any good, which it has to be, right?
Doesn't matter. For me,
Yeah.
it does not matter for me because I'm still playing Mario Golf for the GameCube. Like, that's my relaxing game. If I'm having a rough time,
I believe you.
I play Mario Golf on GameCube, and I just play by myself. I'm excited about RPG mode. I'm
Yep.
excited about just new updated graphics and all that. The course looks so
Speed play.
smooth. I'm not going to ever. Maybe on like community nights we speed play golf.
Yes.
But I will never play that just by myself.
No. And I'm seeing a lot of community play in that game with that game.
Oh yeah, completely. Yeah. But it cannot get here quick enough.
Yep.
I've been complaining that we haven't had a good Mario Golf in a very long time, and like the best Mario Golf is for the Game Boy. What was it? Game Boy SP or?
Oh.
The one where it was an RPG.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that was the best one. I can't remember if that was.
I know it was on a handheld.
Yeah.
But man, I can't wait.
It wasn't DS, right? It was.
It might have been for the DS.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was a long time. That's the point.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. And then it was the what was the RPG that was kind of excited about? The Legend of Mana.
I was gonna say I thought it would be like the Octopath Traveler 2 Triangle Project.
Yeah. What's funny is I thought it was Octopath 2.
Yeah, we all did.
And then they said the Triangle Project, and I went.
Yeah, I'm not really an RTS kind of dude, so like.
Well, that's the thing. I am a turn-based RPG guy, like JRPG stuff, but RTS, not my thing. So, but yeah, I was, and then there were some that were like Tales from the Borderlands. I just don't care.
And all that leaked. Tales of the Borderlands you can't get right now.
True.
So Charles went to buy it on PC and it wasn't there, so we had to go through some back channels to get it.
Yep.
But so that's Mario Golf. Skyward Sword is not the one I wanted, but it's the one I'll take. I didn't play Skyward Sword when it came out.
Yeah, neither did I.
I didn't like the motion controls. And even halfway through their presentation, I said, you guys are so tone deaf. The reason we all hated this game, apparently, is because of the motion controls. And then they were like, and also you could play on your Switch Lite. We don't want to leave those Switch Lite people out. And I was just like, thank God for realizing that we just want to play with a controller.
Right.
But that comes out on my birthday, so I'll
nice.
definitely be acquiring it one way or another.
Yep. Yeah, I was looking at it. I may pick that one up. Mario Golf is a definite though. A lot of the other stuff, I just didn't really care.
Me neither.
They had that weird Capcom package. Capcom arcade.
The arcade that you have to buy every game one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah, it was weird.
Then they had that EA like dodgeball game.
Which looked kind of interesting.
It was like, hey, we know that your kids want to play Fortnite, but you're not okay with them having guns. So here's Fortnite dodgeball. Is how that
we
felt.
can throw
to me.
people at each other.
Yeah. For a second, when I saw that orc come on screen, I was like, "Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah.
What's going on?" So.
Yeah, it was weird because literally I saw the orc and I went, "No, that's silly."
Who is
They're
it?
not good.
Queen Hat in chat said Monster Hunter Rise looks cool AF. I agree, but from what I hear about everybody who plays Monster Hunter games, it is so hard and confusing to get into. Once you get into it, it's like a dream.
Yeah.
But I hear just the base getting into the game, it has a high learning curve on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I never got into the Monster Hunter games, so I don't know. We'll see. And I know people are still annoyed that they're not releasing certain games in the Virtual Console, but
I mean, the only people who still plays Virtual Consoles are I'm pretty sure it's just me.
well, people have been. What's the game that people have been clamoring for?
Probably Mario RPG. Earthbound.
It wasn't a Mario. Earthbound. It was Earthbound. Yeah.
I just want Chrono Trigger to be re-released,
That would be dope.
or like a remaster, like they did with Secret of Mana.
Yep.
But they just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yep.
So,
Oh well.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, we ready to go back?
Yeah, let me get this all ready. All right. Oh, Kurt. Yeah, I'm ready, dude. Bring us in.
And welcome back to Nook's Tavern. Thank you for hanging out through the break. And once again, we are ready for Community Spotlight. So, Phil, what do we got coming up?
Bunch of YouTube videos, Kurt. But I just found the first one that you brought, which is fitting because of the costume theme of this week. Here is a cover of the Beatles' Here Comes the Sun, sung by KK Slider.
What a coinky dink.
Yeah, it's weird how that happened. I'm going to be listening to this off stream.
Right.
So, normally I play some of these songs. You know what? We're doing it.
Yeah. We're going to lose out on that sweet, sweet cash for the stream.
Yep, it's like every other KK cover, so it's perfect.
It is.
With a little bit of remix by Apples and Pears Production. And that's who posted this video. It's Apples and Pears Productions. They have, at the current standings, 616 subscribers.
617.
Oh, hold on. 616.
Oh, they're dropping off. Oh, no.
No, it's a good find, especially since we're dressed like the Beatles today. So,
Yes.
good find, Kurt Stable.
Thank
VO
you.
by Kurt.
Whatever. It's all good. So this next one is from our old friends, or we want them to be our old friends, Great Bit Arcade. Now, I think I put this aside last week, but we ended up not having a show last week. And this is the Pokemon theme done in Animal Crossing.
So silly.
It's so weird. But it's so perfect. They got KK as Mewtwo,
Yeah.
which is perfect.
But also, just throwing Pokeballs at villagers and capturing them.
Yeah. It's so well done.
It's
they
so
they just
silly.
do a great job. So, yeah. And one of the things that I think is pretty awesome is they also they have links to the games and stuff like that in their show notes.
Oh, it's nice.
It's really smart. So yeah, that was awesome. And as always, it's kind of a perfect reproduction, or at least as much as a perfect reproduction
As
you
a
can do
kid.
in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so that's Great Bit Arcade, and then
And I like, hold on.
Oh yeah, go
on.
ahead.
There's
Yep.
a scene at the end where they're flying on their Pokemons,
Yep.
but it's just Celeste, Gulliver, and Blathers as their mounts.
Yep. Because those are what? Are those like Pidgeotos or something like that in the original?
So dumb.
I don't know. It made me chuckle. I
Oh,
thought it
most
was great.
certainly.
Yeah. And then this next one, because honestly, I had a hard time finding videos, and any time that I can use that as an excuse to highlight this guy, I'm going to. Guitar Night 14, continuing on with his Hamilton reproduction in Animal Crossing. This is The Room Where It Happened. And it's so good. It's so good.
Man,
He has this way of manipulating the characters that you almost forget that it's in the game.
now part 1 is incomplete, right? Like part 1 of the
Act
play
one.
is Act 1 is completed and done, and he's done a full mix on that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So that is up. He released that a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep. So and I'm telling you, when it's complete, I'm going to host a watch party to do Hamilton Animal Crossing.
Man, Jefferson looks so good.
Yes. Yep.
They all do.
Yeah, it's so good.
He's been firing these out once a week, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Man.
He's taking breaks, but he's pushing them out there. Yeah.
With time and commitment. Man,
Yes, because
stunning.
they're so well done.
They are.
And it's got to take a lot of time just to set those scenes.
Not only that, but like with the dancers as well. Like the dancers that in the real play that all wear white and are
Yep.
just there in the background. He concludes them into these productions as well.
Yep.
So
Yeah. So good. Okay, and then this final one, because I like to try to find real instrument covers of Animal Crossing songs, and this one is a song that we don't hear a lot covered, which is Tom Nook's theme, done on a harpsichord, and it's literally a harpsichord.
that's a literal harpsichord.
Yep. And
Man,
it's great.
who owns a harpsichord?
Music nerds.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And now that
Yeah.
I see this, I want one.
Right. But yeah, so it's very cool, and he does a great job with it. And I really was looking for, like, we've seen like flute choir covers, and we've seen an orchestra cover, and all these different things, saxophone covers, bassoon cover,
Yeah.
but harpsichord I don't think we've brought yet.
No, we haven't. We've done accordions, but definitely not
Right.
harpsichords.
We did recorders,
Yeah, we did.
so
No, I
So,
dig
yeah.
it. I'm feeling
it
it.
was pretty cool. And I actually I closed it accidentally. What do you have the YouTuber's name on there?
EPRE Troll.
Okay.
So,
So give him some love.
yeah, we'll be in the show notes for you as well. Harpsichords
Yeah.
are weird sounding, man.
Yeah, they really are.
I
Yep.
want to hear a Calliope Animal Crossing cover.
Oh yeah.
Like that song that they have in Petro's room.
Yep.
I forget the name of it, but Circus, KK Circus, maybe?
Oh yeah. I think that's what it is. Yep. So yeah. So that's pretty much where we're at with that. That's all I found so far this week. So if you guys out there in our community have videos or pictures that are done by the community or that you've done by yourself, go ahead and shoot us a message at nookstavern@gmail.com, and we will possibly highlight you some week.
Heck yes. Well, Kurt, anything else?
I don't think so. I think that kind of wraps things up. For all the Nintendo news, there was not a whole heck of a lot of regular AC news.
Yeah. And I also didn't plug in my Stream Deck, so I don't have the outro music to play. So I'll just, the heck with it. I'll do it live. We'll do it live. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Nook's Tavern. This episode of Nook's Tavern was brought to you by our executive producers, B-Mel. You want to support the show and help Kurt out with his terrible internet, you can do so over at patreon.com/Nook's Tavern. Support where you can. Even as low as $3 a month gets you into, $3 gets you ad-free episodes, and $5 gets you into the live studio. If you have a moment, go over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps the show grow. Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art and the wonderful weekly art she produces every episode of Nook's Tavern. Support her over at patreon.com/aswannamedemily. You have a story from your island you'd like to share, you can email the show over at nookstavern@gmail.com and join the wonderful community over in our Discord at tiny.cc/nookstavern. VO by Kurt. Where can people find you?
I can be found all over the place, but on Twitter and on Twitch, I'm at VO by Kurt. Mondays and Thursdays over on the FTH Beyond channel, doing Marvel Strike Force streams and podcasts. Right here, obviously, on Nook's Tavern on Thursday nights, and on my own solo podcast, Storytime with Kurt, over on my VO by Kurt Twitch channel. But find that podcast wherever all fine podcasts are found. Phil, where can people find you?
Imaginary Nomad on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram with a 1. I do a bunch of podcasts, not just this one. Botched, Almost Daily Discourse. I also do live streams, and all those schedules can be found over at twitch.tv/Imaginary Nomad. Down below in the About section has my schedule in it. We played Little Nightmares last time we streamed. Completed it. It was really fun, kind of creepy. Philip Scared Stupid, we're still trying to figure out what game I'm going to be playing. So if you want, you can support me over at patreon.com/Imaginary Nomad. $3 gets you into the Discord, and you get to help choose which games we play every stream. Anything else, Kurt?
I am the Eggman.
And let it be. We'll see you next week, nerds. Wait, you eating some chocolates over there? What are you unwrapping?
Nothing, just playing with a baggie.
I gotta stop the recording.
Oh, yeah, me too. I recorded just in case.
You will be from now on, because if I pull in your audio, it pulls in the YouTube videos.
Oh, okay. So you do need it.
Yes.
Okay.
I sent you mail. Oh, all right. Hold on. Nope. Turn the
Is that
lights
Baloney Ninja?
No, it's Queen Hat.
Queen Hat.
All right. Well, let's thank the people in chat. It hasn't loaded in yet because I would have to close out Animal Crossing and restart it. Queen Hat. All right, let's see if we can get Ketchup's picture here live on Twitch.
Ooh.
She's in her little hot dog costume. Come on, girl.
And while you're doing that, I will thank folks in chat. Thank you to A Swan Named Emily, A10, Baloney Ninja, BIH6 Doxek. Sounds like a Klingon name. Female 86, Commander Root, De Musica, Ilanolu, Kilted Pipe Guy, Kit Kat the Cat Cat, and Queen Hat. Thanks for sticking around, folks. An ophthalmo torso? What? Here, take a bathrobe.
Yeah. Which I translate to, you stink, take a bath.
Have a towel.
I sent it days ago. Did you get it and not care? No, of course I cared. And I actually have it in my bag still.
He just hasn't.
I haven't opened it yet. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Every time I think Coco is sad, I just realize she doesn't have any light behind her eyes.
Right.
Oh, they both gave me robes. God, just because I look like a...
You know what you ought to do? Give Coco sunglasses all the time. just see.
Alright, who else do I need to... I need to get Anka. What's up, my girl? Coco! I like a good robe.
Yeah.
Jumper work suit. Alright. Thanks, Coco. You leaving, Kurt?
Yeah, just going back to my island. I gotta change my outfit for the other podcast.
Yep, I gotcha.
So.
Oh man, I was in your stream on Monday, and I think a lot of your viewers were believing that I was serious about my Marvel castings.
Oh really?
Well, there was. I guess it was Luna. Luna was like, "No, that's a terrible casting option. Why would you cast them?" And I was just like, "Whoosh! Like, come on. Obviously, it's a." They were like, "Whoosh! What's that mean?" I was just like, "Oh my God, please, please."
So I mean, tomorrow's WandaVision, I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going Modern Family.
Well,
Except, I don't know how much we're gonna see of it.
we'll see.
Enough to establish is kind of what it'll be, probably.
I mean, yeah,
We gotta deal with the town expansion.
it's true. But I'll wake up doing my Friday morning routines with muting your chat,
Yep.
and then I get to see every stupid flicks here. All the stupid gifts you send that mean nothing.
You got that, did you?
Yeah.
I purposefully was just sending stuff that meant nothing.
No,
to the show.
I understand. I understand your games, Kurt.
Do you?
Who is your camper? Let's go see who my camper is. It's a peacock. I know it's a peacock.
So I know I'm not going to be late for my next podcast because Charles isn't going to be there.
Well, where's old Chuckles gonna be?
He was working late, said he was going to be tired. And then earlier tonight saw him playing GTA 5.
Yep.
Because it reported it on Discord.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
My villager is Julia Gulia.
Julia Gulia?
Julia Gulia. So your name's gonna be Julia Gulia.
Now, wait, so... Alright. So, do you know about... There is a Julia Gulia?
Nope.
Yeah, so she's from basically a YouTube set of videos called Healthy Junk Food.
Okay.
And they do a lot of fast food reviews / reproductions / those food videos that a lot of people do. So, first time I heard that name, Julia Gulia.
Julia Gulia is from The Wedding
And
Singer.
it's unusual enough that I thought you might not have made it up.
No, it's from The Wedding Singer. It's a
Don't look at me in
Wedding
that tone
Singer
of voice.
reference. What? Come on, Kurt. Why do you look like me with a beard? What do you mean I look like you with a beard? I'm John Lennon. And Major Squish, we gotta talk. You need to send me a message as soon as you can. It's important. I love your island tune. Thank you. It's Careless Whisper. Careless Whisper. Oh no. I got news to share with you that you probably already know. You know what? I can do it here. You want me to just say it here? Since I got you now, I'll have to do it through Messenger.
You gotta.
Sure. Harmontown's coming back, Squish. And they're doing a one-night only live show. And they're selling tickets for it.
Oh, we have to name the episode.
Okay.
I put in my suggestion in the show notes, but I think we probably need to change it up.
Dan's not doing anything, Squish. He's literally just sitting in his house, sitting on his money of Rick and Morty. Okay, I think that's all I need to sell. Here comes the Nook's Tavern for the show title. All you need is Pav.
Oh,
What?
I kind of like it a lot.
All you need is Pav. What else? I can do Octavian's Garden.
No, it's too close to the one that I have in the show notes.
Okay. All you need is bells.
No, I don't have the name.
Sergeant Pave's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Blather's Silver Hammer.
Blather Silverhammer. I need to dig all these flowers up. I hate them. They just keep reproducing. Alright, well, I'll have to pull up my telephone.
It's too bad. There isn't something that we can do with Dear Prudence. Oh shoot, too many. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Lucky in the Sky with Diamonds. Celeste in the Sky with Diamonds doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
Too bad.
While my Gulliver gently weeps. You can just call it Let It Me, M-I-I.
It's also really bad. But I also kind of like it.
I mean, we could just call it With a Little Help from My Friends.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad, actually.
Kilted Loves Pave.
All you need is Pav.
I mean, that was my original one, right?
Yeah.
Magical Mystery Tour.
You know what's going to happen is we're going to come up with an ideal one tomorrow.
Well, yeah, that's normally true. Yeah, but these people don't want to just sit around and hear us think.
Right. Files uploaded, by the way.
All right, well, that was quick. So, what we'll do actually is we'll see who's streaming because I will just dump into somebody. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I wish there was something we can do with a day in the life.
True.
So is Charles not on Pokemon? Is he not on Pokemon tonight?
I don't know. It sounded like he was saying he wasn't going to be on any of them.
All right. Well, who's streaming on Serious Business right now?
Who is USAA made for? It's made for him, a veteran.
I think they're doing Tavern Night with Adventure Incorporated.
Okay.
All right, that's who we're gonna dump into. Anthony and Rob and Mike all are there. Unfortunately, Steph and Mike can't be there because they live in Austin, Texas, and they don't have anybody on their neighborhood doesn't have any kind of heat or anything, so everybody's at their house.
Yep.
So let's dump into serious business. It is the Adventure Incorporated guys. They're probably doing some D&D. Just cause some ruckus when we get in there. And enjoy, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight. And we'll see you next week.